guys, it's me, it's Nathara at Crowsong Lodge, and I'm finally back with another video. Things have been crazy this week. I can't believe how much there is involved with moving and doing stuff and setting up space. As you can see, my little area is coming along. This is actually my temporary window covering. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to evolve, but I thought today we're going to use it for a backdrop. It's appropriately witchy and all that. And just a shout out to my brother's girlfriend Jana, who got me the adorable tapestry that I love so much. Thank you! They're enjoying a business trip right now. So, beautiful beaches and all that good stuff. Go bro. Anyways, I might be a little rambly today, guys. I'm sorry. Anyways, today I have over 50 topics on my video list over there, and an entire series and a series to wrap up. So I'm very, very behind on my videos. One of those series that I have that I want to work on is talking about children, because we have a lot of questions and stuff that kind of come up from time to time in the community about how to help psychic and spiritual children and children who want to participate in their families' witchy stuff. But we have like this huge stigma about where witchy stuff is only for adults and it's scary and it's inappropriate for children and stuff like that. But we also have a society that's very comfortable with indoctrinating children into religion very early, so it's kind of a weird conflict that we have going on. People are very confused, and a lot of people who are on a witchy path came to that witchy path as adults, and they just don't know what to do with kids. I mean, they know what to do with kids sometimes, but not in this regard. So first, I want to say that I do not have children. I don't even have like nieces and nephews that I know in any capacity at all. So I'm not around children very often, but when I am, people get really shocked because I get along with them really well. And they're just like, how can you possibly get along well with kids when you don't have any? And it's just because kids are people, and so that makes it pretty easy. So I'm going to be talking a lot about kids in the next several weeks, and the only reason why I'm talking about kids is because I was one, and I was really, really blessed to have a mother who herself was a metaphysician and who taught yoga and all that good stuff, and was a tarot reader, those, you know, good witchy things. And so I thought and I still think she did a brilliant job raising me, and my dad too. My dad was very agnostic atheist growing up, so it was a very alternative household. And so I thought they did a really brilliant job of raising me and my brother, and I want to pass some of that experience on to show how it could be done. So today I want to talk about this deck of cards I got several years ago. I wrote a review for it on my website, and I just pulled up that review and I read it. It is from 2011, so it's been a while now. And but I wanted to do a video review on it as well too, because that's kind of the new medium, and that's what everyone's using now. Blog posts they've kind of plateaued, and that's fine. A plateau is not bad, but I want to reach another audience as well. Also, 7 years later, let's see how I feel about them, right? So that deck is the Children's Spirit Animal cards from Stephen D. Farmer, and I got them. They were published through the Satyama Publishing Company, which is a fabulous company. They're not really well known, but they have a really great selection of products, and they're really very much more like fair trade oriented and much more sustainable than other companies might be that are much more well known and corporate, and like whose products are in Barnes & Noble and stuff. So check them out. I'll put a link in the doobly-doo. So I had written a review about these cards. I saw them in a wholesaler magazine that I get, and I thought, this is a fantastic idea. Heads up, go get these cards if you're interested. And they were super sweet and contacted me and sent me a complimentary deck to check out, which I love and I use the heck out of, okay? So just so you know, I didn't buy the product. I got it for free, but I haven't gotten a lot of bennies since then, or any. I just freaking love the deck, and I think it's a great company. So this is the cute little booklet that it comes with, but it's a really awesome booklet. It's got a lot of great information if you don't have experience using cards. either as an adult or a child. The exercises in it are really, really good. I really recommend them. There are a lot of exercises I learned growing up as a kid that were fantastic. And so they're tried, they're true, I have experience with them, they're fantastic, but they're not necessary. So if you don't feel like using the book, or you're not a reading level yet, you can totally just set them aside. The cards themselves are fantastic. This is Elephant. And the illustrations are really just beautiful. They're approachable and warm and clear and easy to understand. And the text is easy to read. That's not always true with oracle decks, especially the newer stylized artistic ones. Sometimes the text can be very difficult to read. But this one is super easy to read. You can see there's like excellent contrast down here and the text down here at the bottom. So it's really, really fantastic. Legibility and accessibility for people with vision problems is a really big issue for me. The animals come from all over the world, so you've got like elephant, swan. Reversals here are a great indication that I actually use this deck. You've got swan, you've got beavers, you've got dolphins, horse, of course, butterfly, lizard, again reversed in my deck, lion. Now, of course, in this deck, reversals are completely optional, and you can choose to use them or choose not to, and there's instructions for doing it both ways in the book that I mentioned before. And but you can see from the text that the description of the meaning of the cards is right on it, so you really don't need the book. You can just use the cards, and this is really, really great, and not only for children but also for adults. Now, of course, to understand that text, you are going to have to be of reading age or ability, and that is the one issue there. But there's also a lot of information on reading exercises for two people, specifically a parent and a child, that are really fantastic. And there's also some more playful exercises as well. The book also contains educational information about the animals in it, which is really fantastic as well, and really cute stories. There's activity lists related to each animal, so like I just opened up randomly to raccoon, and it says like an activity is make a list of everything you can think of that you want, and then go through the list and cross out anything that isn't actually a need. So, which is kind of an awesome exercise for adults too. That's gonna go on my to-do list. There's some bibliomancy in action there for you. So I've used this deck a lot as my card of the day deck, and I really, really love it. Now, you guys know I have a thing for animal decks because animal spirituality, animal partners, animal spirit guides, there's not a lot of really good words for these terms that aren't appropriative, and so I'm moving awkwardly around them. So I've used this deck a lot as my deck of the day. It's really, really easy. It's beautiful, and what I'll do is I'll draw a card for the day, and then I'll just set it, did I seriously just draw a raccoon? So that's the deck. I will draw it from the deck in the morning, and I will set it on my monitor. You'll lean it up against the monitor for the rest of the day, so it's always kind of in my line of vision, and I have that constant reminder all day long, and having the text at the bottom of the card is a great reminder for what I'm supposed to be learning. And for this message, it is you have everything that you need. So, very accurate lesson for today. Thank you. Helpful, helpful cards. It's a fantastic deck. It's a great way to get children involved. You can see I have child-sized hands. I'm 4'11" in height. They haven't grown much since I was in 4th or 5th grade. You can see they fit nicely in my hands. They're sturdy cardstock. They're well glossed, so if you get crayon or marker on them, they're easy to clean, and they're pretty freaking sturdy. So I super recommend this deck. I love it, not just for children, but for adults too. I use it all the time myself. I love this deck a lot. I have 30 years of reading experience, and I freaking love this deck, and I think children would love it too. So I highly, highly recommend it, and they're a lovely, lovely company. I have no ethical conflicts about buying from them, and I love Stephen Farmer's work too. So This is a deck I absolutely love. I highly recommend it for people beginning with oracle decks, tarot decks, for children, adults, everybody. And I just really, really love this deck. And I want you guys to stay tuned because we're going to talk a lot more about children and supporting them and maintaining that sensitivity as they get older, while also teaching them to protect themselves. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking a lot more. All right? Again, this is Nathara at Crowsong Lodge, and this is the Children's Spirit Animal deck from Satyama Publishing Company by Dr. Stephen D. Farmer, who's like really, really good with this animal stuff. Okay? I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, bonus. That black blob back there, that's Kane. He doesn't like cameras though. So he's just turned his back on us. Bye.